Welcome to this week's video. I'm Carlos.
And I'm Laura.
So this is our first official video when we arrive at the island. This is it. This is the one we're doing today. We got here on December 7th. Today is December 12th, I believe. And this is our first time coming to the house we're renovating here in Somaterge. For so you watching this for the first time, we have our base is in the village of Lodge, just 20 minutes from here. And then we have this house that we've renovated. We bought about 2.5 years ago, we renovated, and we're going to rent it out. So now we're really checking it. And I have to tell you, I was telling Laura, I was really nervous, right? I get nervous not being here. Yeah. I was nervous in Canada, and I was just anxious to get here just to see, because, you know, there's been a lot of rain.
Yeah, but everything was fine when we came in the house.
Yeah, just minor things that we're now making a list of things we need to do so we could have this place ready for the renters. We really want them to have a comfortable home, like their home when they're here, just like if we were living here. So this is our next task. But before getting into the house and maybe showing you around a bit, some of the things that we've noticed, we could talk about what we've been doing since we've been here.
Well, we got together with friends one night and had a great time. And but then I got sick the next day.
Yeah.
So I've been dealing with a cold. So we haven't really seen family yet because we want to keep them safe. Yeah,
that was after that gathering we had the day after we got here. You just have a cough, right? That's all you have.
Yeah, it's in my chest, but I just want to keep everybody safe. I wasn't feeling very good at all this morning, but I had to get the motivation, and my motivation was coming to see the house and how things were looking. Because Carlos did a lot of work when I wasn't here.
Yeah, she hadn't seen it, and just to put my worry at ease, I have to see it for myself. There are issues we're still trying to figure out to do with the construction part of it. We'll kind of touch that a bit. But since we've been here, the one thing I always do is go to the ocean, which I got to do that. Got to the Lodge there. And I just want to say that day to me, like I was dying. That when I leave here, for it doesn't even have to be a long time. I always feel like I miss the ocean. So it's one of the first things that we do. We've just been getting reacquainted. But one
thing we did do, we went down to the center in Lodge, and they were doing a whole Christmas festivities, like a market. And all the kids, they had games for the kids.
Disney characters.
Yeah, we had pictures taken
Mickey,
and Daffy Duck. That was the door in the bedroom. I should close that.
That's okay. We just got to air the place out.
And actually there was kids ziplining. Now we don't videotape.
But kids, I actually did. From the back, I videotaped.
Oh, from the back. Okay, from the back.
Choo-choo train going around the village. Yeah, so it's great. And we're going to be doing a video just our experience here during the Christmas. We're going to film throughout between now and Christmas. and then we'll put that out later, because it's really cool being on an island where they still follow old tradition, and I think that's a future video. But for today, we're going to focus being here at the house.
Yeah, and
we also went take a look at some stores, right? Just to
we're
still
we
looking
went
for
into
things.
we have to go and look at some more because we still need a few pieces of furniture just to complete the house. I think we're going to go over to Fayal because there's a store that's quite large that we want to check out.
Yeah, we'll check all of them out, see if we can get it here. We might well go to Lisbon and.
But we forgot to mention on our drive in, it's a beautiful sunny day, but it was kind of raining a little bit.
Drizzle.
And walking through the village before we got to the car, there was this massive rainbow. I mean, it was so bright, and that's one thing you see a lot of here.
Yeah.
Beautiful rainbows.
Yeah, obviously, those of you that come here often, the people that have family here, immigrants, or the expats now living here, you know that's incredible when these rainbows come up. But for you guys that have never been here, are considering coming, you have to be here. The video won't do it justice, but we're happy to be back on the island.
Yeah, so happy.
We love being in Canada as well, but because we're working on things, we have invested here our time and love and passion, and we're just trying to get our lives into the next level,
actually,
I guess.
We were feeling a little bit different this time coming
We have,
over.
yeah.
I don't know what it is. I wasn't feeling as grounded or settled, or I don't know.
We're still settling.
We're still settling in.
Yeah, it's not just jet lag. I still feel a bit of it because we're on the Canadian time right now. There is like 4 hours earlier, and I think it takes a while. If the longer you're away, the longer it takes.
But I think
it's beyond
I find
that.
it affects me a lot more now.
Yeah, for me, I mean, we're under some stress and pressure. We try to be transparent when we run into concerns to do with the renovation, when to do with construction, where they just leave you hanging and you now have to figure out, which is the case right now. We have to find someone to just finish a little bit of needs to be done. We thought this would already be done. That was our understanding, but this is how things are happening here right now. We just have to deal with it.
Go with the flow.
Yeah, but with you have these fears. So I think the adjustment is when you kind of conquer the fear now. When we find someone, when we go back and kind of get reacquainted, gardening, doing these things that things that makes us happy. Frequent areas that we like to visit around the island.
Light is fading fast. From this old town we gotta go. Our bags are packed, so what we waiting for? There's no point in delaying what we both already know. Escape this time with me.
Then it's like we never left. It's like we've been here. But this
we're-
time it's been different.
Yeah, but we want to show you guys around, and like we said, we want to be transparent, and there's a couple of things that you have to be aware of when you have a house closed up. Is mold. So
We'll start with the mold
and especially on things that are wood.
and wet.
And so
Okay, let's
just
turn
show
the
you
camera.
guys,
Yeah.
Look at this. This is what you're gonna find on wood. Now, I believe you can wash this.
Yeah,
you
make
know,
a
but
comment.
the hot soapy water, you see on the like that's yuck.
This is good.
And look it over here.
Wow.
Yeah, see, you just have to wash that.
Okay. Why don't we do a quick break right now? I usually do the ocean break. Here. You guys that follow
Go through
us.
the front door.
We will. Well, while we're inside, I just look around because we're looking around for the first time. Things we need to. Overall, everything looks pretty much as I left it.
Yeah.
Right? I don't think. This is what happens to do with the humidity sometimes. There's only in a few spots. It's this. People from here, even with brand new houses, a year later, you get this. So you just kind of scrape it and paint over it. This is good for some of you that are thinking of buying, renovating it, haven't done what we've done, but are thinking of doing. Yeah, anything else we should show? Everything else looks pretty much the same.
Yeah,
I guess
the
what.
other thing that we dealt with it was the pillowcases. There was a little bit of
Yeah, but we'll take you. Obviously, there's some people here watch us for the first time. This is our place that we've renovated, just to give you an idea. 2 bedrooms, And it's a rustic house, 100 years old, and we just
This
kind
is
of
all the decor stuff that we bought last time
Okay.
that we were here.
Yeah, so you can see some of the views that we've opened the bathroom, huh? That we've yeah. So we just want to show you quick. Here's we renovated all this. We were gonna do a video where we put the before and after, and just kind of let it play out. Yeah. So still some minor things we're trying to fix before our beautiful renters get here. And there's a bed. This is where I already had stayed here a bit before we left. And anyways, some of you have already seen this, but just, you know, some of you haven't. One thing that we had, the guy was supposed to do this, was fix this. Kept telling us he was going to fix it, never did. We need to kind of just cover that. But I was worried that the dust would fall. It was minor. I've been away for 3 months. But these are all things that we want to just
Here's
fix.
an example.
Yeah.
Pillowcase.
Yeah.
We got some mold.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Any of you guys know how to stop that from happening?
Yeah, make
Let
a
us
comment,
know.
let us know. So we happen to have a really nice day today. It's about 18 or 17 today. It's been like that for the last couple of days. Some breeze. The month of December so far has had a lot of rain. Not saying the whole day, but they've had some storms here with some rain before we got here. But today's beautiful.
Yeah,
It's just
so
beautiful day, yeah. So one of the things I wanted to do was to put these walls up, and this patio was done before we left, and I did the first coat here. Glad we did it. And just that first coat, this paint's really good. Again, it's from my cousin's place. Hobby Lac is the brand. And yeah, I'll have to do a second coat. This is some of the jobs that me and Laura will do. Let's just look back. There it is. This was the last few I had before I left. There it is. I just enjoy this for a minute. Yeah, this is my grease look that I'm applying to the house because I love grease as well. And there's no reason why people here can't mix, you know, different styles. You know, this is what we've done. This is the back end that we've added. We're gonna paint the patio, the floor, but that could wait. Yeah, so this is where I still have to paint. Well, there's where Pico is. It's kind of covered right now for some of you. Yeah, I did weed all this before I left. Oh, there's my favorite tree there with it's like a special lime. Limão tangerino, they call it here. Anyways, this is all stuff I'd like to be finished. Some of the plumbing here is already in place for the barbecue, which is obviously going to go there. Let's take a quick... These are my favorite limes. It smells, just the smell of it. Oh, I'm gonna get lots of them. I'll have to prune this afterwards. So the fields we left here, some of you watching the video before I left, there was a lot of tall grasses, and we had sheep here, and they cleared it up. Our neighbor had some sheep. He put in the electric fence. Oh, look, a cat. Hey, buddy. I haven't seen you around before. Fig tree before I left was full of figs. Now it's just incredible how I can go from this to just completely overloaded with figs. Yeah, but a little electric fence, and they really did a good job cleaning this up. I'm glad I talked to the neighbor. Very good. But this is where I always say we have the countryside, which you can see right behind me here to the right. And then you just kind of, on the other side, you have the ocean. And this is what Pico Island and the Azores is all about. All right, let's get back into the sliding door here. Still having some issues with the company that put some of the screens. I'm gonna have to talk to them. They say that I think this is supposed to be a bit loose, but this is probably a little bit more loose than it should. It's almost coming out. So, and these are little things you got to talk. I don't want to overstress. I'm just glad that, you know, when it rains heavy and you're not here, you're always worried about water, some damage, and it looks like that's not a problem. Let's see if the lights are working. Let's see how this looks. That's outside. Oh, You want to open the other, Laura? Nice. All right. We come a long way. I have to always remember that. I forget sometimes because even small things, they still need to be done. You have 10 smaller issues. So this is, Laura has never used the stove. I have, or the oven. The dishwasher I've never used yet. I have done laundry, and that's our job right now. Next week, a lot of weeding and making a list of things, preparing the place while kind of cleaning it up, obviously, and getting it ready. They're a nice couple that are coming, and they can just sit here and experience what we experience. And they've visited before. I've actually booked their trip before, and they spent some time here in the Summiteers area and Lodge, and they enjoyed it. They invited us to have a coffee with them, which we did, and they're just really nice. And they're from Canada, Calgary. Hey, about that. A lot of Canadians we've been talking to that are considering semi-retiring or revisiting the Azores, which is great. Let's take a look at the garden.
More weeding. So what we always say when we come here. But my succulents are doing really well. I always get excited coming back just to see how much they've grown. They've done well. Just take you guys down here. All these little succulents I did up here. Then I'll show you guys the garden. And this is the one of the trees that Carlos planted, and that's doing really well. He was a little concerned that when we got back it was going to be dead, but that did really well. And the snake plants that he planted. And yeah, the garden, we have a few weeds that we're going to have to pull, but not as bad as what it's been in the past. And look at this agave. It's grown quite well. But yeah, this needs to all be cleaned out. All this dead stuff here. And it's looking good. And my calla lilies, I'm sure they'll bounce back. And remember this cactus, guys, that we picked up beside the trash can? We just stuck it in the ground and it grew another cactus. And you can see the little baby ones growing there. And my aloe, it's growing a flower. This is the time of year that the flowers come out. So we will get back to work eventually. I just need to get rid of this cold. But at least the good thing is that I won't have it for Christmas. But look at all these little, I planted these little succulents here. That's the great thing about succulents. You can just stick them in the ground and they'll grow. And I'm going to show you the land beside us. We had our neighbor bring his sheep and his goats over to keep the grass cut. I'm sure you remember we used to have our other neighbor that would bring his cows, but we had to stop that because unfortunately the poops are a lot bigger. So let me show you. So here's the land here. My lemongrass, look how big that is. It's massive. I'm gonna have to transplant some of this. And there's another dragon tree that Carlos planted. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, see, he's got his little water truck here. And the fig tree is starting to grow some leaves. But it's always great to come back and see everything. There's the walls that I painted when I was here, because this was all looked like a cow look. So I'm happy we did that, because I think it looks good.
So we're just about to leave, and before leaving, I just want to take a look at the back. You guys know that Laura and I love nature, love being in nature, and this is one main reason why the Azores is just perfect for us. But you know, we have these plants that we've nurtured, grown. Some of these kind of grow pretty wild, like the aloes. But just depending on the time of year, look at this. I mean, it's just gorgeous. I just can't. You know, this is when they I guess in December, in the winter or December, you get this.
Yeah, this is one of the aloes that I just got from a neighbor and just stuck it in the ground.
Yeah, and then we obviously we weed around this, so I did weed this before I left, but look at it.
Yeah, and there's some succulents over here that I put in. These are just growing little.
Yeah, they don't die, they just grow.
Yeah.
There's our lava house. We hope to one day revive that. It's beautiful. Let's see. These incense, these trees, I use them for hedges. It's really good. These were like non-existing here when we first got here, and now they're creating a border here. This is our chestnut tree. I told my neighbor Joe, feel free to come and. We've never eaten chestnuts from here, but when we left, there was a lot of them growing. Yeah, it's nice to be back. Look at this. This is a beautiful figure. Unbelievable. It takes the worry away.
So there was some chestnuts here. Look.
Yeah, oh yeah, there was lots when we left. Let's see. Are they still in there? Did they open up? Yeah. Maybe next year we'll eat some from here.
We'll have to re-prune it.
All right, we're heading back to Elijah's now. When we get back, we're going to create a list of things to do when we get back.
To show the pineapples.
Oh yeah, the pineapples, right. Oh look how many of these chestnuts are here.
Oh, we could have had some chestnuts.
There was a lot. Well, this is...
When do they usually
maybe.
grow?
When I was leaving, there were, I think probably September, October. I'm not sure. If anyone of you knows, comment please. I used to know. And Joe, there was one pineapple that grew here, and Joe picked this out. There's a lot more babies here. We're gonna have to clean around here. Baby there. Look how big these are getting. God have mercy. Just how fast
More
things
babies.
grow. Yeah. We got to trim a lot of things. Laura, you happy to be back?
Oh, of course.
Are you feeling a little bit better? Are you feeling a little bit better than this morning?
Yeah, I feel better now that I'm out here.
Yeah, good. Okay.
In the sunshine.
All right, so we're going to head back. We just came for an hour today. And let's head back to Elijah's.
The light is fading fast. From this old town we gotta go. Our bags are packed, so what we waiting for? There's no point in delaying what we both already know. Escape this time with me. Escape this time with me. We could rent a room and watch the stars dance round the moon. Fall asleep to the sounds of the sea. With you right by my side, it's such a sweet life. Escape this time with me. Escape this time with me. Nowhere else to be. Escape this time with me.
Hey guys, so we're back in Laje. This is our base. This is my childhood home, one of them, here in the village of Laje on Pico. So for those of you that are watching this for the first time, this is where Laura and I spend most of our time. We just came from another village called São Mateus, 20 minutes away, and we just love this two worlds. Actually, we have a third world, which is Canada. And how did you guys enjoy that drive over, right? This is the thing, when we're slowly getting acclimatized, we kind of go back to doing what we were doing before, and then it seems like we never left the island. And this is where we always want to get to, and we're pretty much getting there. Unfortunately, Laura's a little sick with a coughing. We also stopped at my cousin's house. We just want to say a quick hello to Louie and Sylvia. We already had seen my cousin Reginald, and we'll see the other cousins and family afterwards. This is the thing. When we go back to seeing our friends, some of them are new friends that we've had in the last couple of years. They're living here now from the U.S., expats, and then the family and friends and people we know in the village. We acclimatize ourselves, and this is the beauty of, I guess, living in two places. We love it. Nothing's perfect. Okay, as you saw, we're at the house. We're making our list of things to do to get the house going. There's frustration, but at the end of the day, we just enjoy what our life right now is like. And but the most important thing is health and being happy. And we really appreciate you guys, kind of, our main followers. And there's always new ones coming on board. I can see the subscribers, and I guess it's people that are now looking at a different something new in their lives, adding to their lives, and maybe they're looking to come to an island or another country, and we're interested in what we're sharing, and we're pretty transparent, pretty raw. This is, me right now, I'm filming just over here. I don't know if the cat was up there, but anyways, we're and the drive over, I mean, it's just a part of the drive is important to us, because when we do this drive, we do this 80% of the time between the village of São Mateus and Laje, and every time we do it, we always catch ourselves seeing something different. It might be the mountain, the lighting, the weather, but it's always the same road. And I get wherever the people here on Pico are living on the other side, maybe it's the north, we have friends that live in different areas and family, and that's their special place. And I think we all need special places, and this is our special area of Pico, or of the planet. The planet's pretty big, but this is our little corner here. And obviously when we're in Canada, we were raised in Oakville, Ontario. That's our little corner of Canada. And we appreciate everybody's corner. And when there's no competition here. Sometimes, the north side of the island, what's better, what's not. When someone comes here and is looking for a place to buy, to live, to rent, whichever island of the Azores, 9 islands, there's a lot to choose from. But it's all in nature, right? So this is why we love it here. Even if I wasn't from here, I think I would wind up in a place like the Azores, most likely the Azores. And I feel bad for Laura. She has the cold. I think she's going to pop in before we sign out here. I hope so. And but I do want to give a toast out right now for myself first to Laura. Okay, this journey, it would not be a journey unless you're in it, and you are in it. And to the family and friends that we've had for a long time, either here or in Canada, and for the new friends who we're making. Sure, we're not going to make friends with everybody, but know this: we are real. We have a passion for life. We are regular people, and we're always trying to improve. We have fears, we have anxieties, and put yourself in a place that will help you with all of it. But it's very nurturing being in a place where the ocean and the countryside are part of who you are and your everyday. And I think this is why it's important for Laura and I to be here, and this is why we're here. Cheers, guys. Salute a todos. Agradeço o pessoal português que gosta de ver os nossos vídeos. Não falo português muitas vezes, mas vou tentar a falar mais para praticar essa língua bonita que é português. Não é fácil, mas eu sei, há pessoal que mandam mensagens que gostam do canal e gostam de ver o que a gente está a fazer, e sei que vocês estão às vezes a viver dentro da gente, ou estão a viver no nosso... Estás a ver, o problema do português é assim, né? Às vezes não sei, quer dizer uma coisa, mas não está assim bem. E sei que às vezes pessoas, e até eu rio às vezes nas palavras que saem da minha boca. Mas o mais importante é que a gente somos alegres, temos saúde, e o pessoal que nasceu nessas ilhas, em Portugal, estão a viver longe, que visitam, os que não estiveram aqui já há tempos, nunca esquece desse lugar, que esse lugar é muito especial. É muito especial para muitas pessoas. pessoas que moram aqui e as pessoas que não estão aqui. Temos os Açores no nosso sangue, que era no sangue dos nossos pais, avós, e isso continua. Todas as vezes que chego aqui é muito especial na maneira que sinto. E a Laura, que não foi nascida aqui, também está a sentir isso. E eu só queria dar isso é vinho tinto, esse é de Portugal, esse não é do Pico, mas há pouco tempo estive em casa do meu primo Luís Carlos e da Silvia, tive vinho, também não foi do Pico, mas outro dia teve. Era um saludo a vocês. Salute to all you guys. I was just thinking, I was just telling some Portuguese followers that don't speak English how special it is to be here. The connection we have, and Laura has now as well, being born here or now living here, it's very important to us. We feel it when we get here. It's in our blood, and and it's in our blood doesn't mean you have to be born here. I'll be honest with you. There's people I know that their parents were born here or their grandparents, and they have it in their blood. And then the people that come here, it gets into their blood. I think that's what I was trying to say in Portuguese. It's still broken Portuguese. I'm trying to get better at it. I told them. Hopefully they'll forgive some of the mistakes that I make. Before signing out, I just want to give a quick shout out to my uncle Tony. His name is Tony. I'm going to say it in Portuguese for him. Him and my uncle Tony and my mom owned this house. It was a family house here in Laje. Tio António, só queria dizer dá visitas aqui das Lajes, da sua casa, nossa casa de família. Está tudo bonito, está tudo bom, não há problemas nenhum. Só queria dizer isso ao tio, e a tia Isabel, e a Ana Leonor, minha prima. Estamos à espera de encontrar-se outra vez. Talvez vai ser em Lisboa, estamos a pensar aí em janeiro. Talvez vamos ver. So, até logo, tio. Cool uncle, Tony. That's what I call him. He's a very funny guy, and I always enjoy spending time with him. Just wanted to give him a quick shout out. Anyways, we're happy to be here. I'm just waiting for Laura to come down. Hopefully she can come and sign out. She had a bit of a coughing fit not too long ago. And just thanks for hanging out. And hopefully you'll enjoy more of our videos coming out every week about the island, about what we're doing, about our experience. And it means a lot. And again, salute to you guys. Okay, there you are. Speak a little louder so they can hear you.
Hi guys.
Look at Zena. So you're better? Your fit's gone?
Yeah.
All right, I just
Sorry guys, had a coughing attack.
No problem. I explained that to them. So we're gonna.
You better hurry because Zena's getting restless.
All right. Okay. Let me just sign out. Okay.
Yeah. Here we go.
All right, guys. I'm gonna sign out right now. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, for checking into our videos. For those of you that are new, please subscribe if you want some experience through us of living on an island, and come and visit us. And please like, share, comment, anything you want to ask, email. We're here, and we love hanging out with you guys. All right. So until the next video, até logo. Deus.